What up, party people? I am Erica. Welcome to my channel. Today we're viewing Love After Lockup season, I don't know, whatever. I'm going to say 11, episode 3, Fire and Gasoline. All right, you guys, you ready to rock and roll? Let's get into
Tired of
it.
pretending, won't let 'em get the best of me. Whoa, 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 give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break and quit my arrival.
All right, party people. I am back. It's been a minute, but okay, we'll talk about all of those personal things at another time. But okay, so you guys, this is season, I'm gonna say 11, but I don't know. Love After Lockup don't really be doing seasons. So we have a whole bunch new couples. So this episode, let's start off talking about Brooke and JK, CK, what's his name? JK. All right. So let's talk about this couple first before we get into to the real foolery of the episode. Okay, so JK is fresh out of prison. What I do like about this couple is that JK, unlike some of the other people, seems to really respect his mom. He loves his mom, and his mom and Brooke kind of went down there together, which I do really like because I hate it when they're getting out of prison and the girlfriend is like, "No, you got to be with me," and then the mom was like, "No, you need to be with me," and it's like both people, were equally ride or die, just in a different sort of capacity. So they go down and meet. Now, Brooke, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, she has two boys, right? So again, my biggest issue with all of these folks is don't do it with the kids because you are dating criminals. But just saying, everybody deserves a second chance, but maybe not to practice, with your kids. I'm just saying. So they get out. The first place they go to is to a barbecue place, and JK basically orders everything on the menu. And let's move on. So I'm trying a new setup, you guys. My screen up here is bigger so I can actually see it. So I don't know. We might go back to reading glasses, but let's see. All right. So this is them. Let me hide this for a minute. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? Let's see. How is that? No, that's not really better. That doesn't really help. All right. So this is them at dinner. And basically, this is his mother trying to explain to them, like, you need to stay out of jail. And for those of us who have been fans of Love After Lockup for a while, and maybe I will do an update video in the next week or two where we go through all the people that are back in prison. So the mama has a good point here. You need to stay out of prison, get a job, do all the things before you have a baby. And they kind of say, yeah, but they're kind of laughing it off. Now, Brooke already has two kids whose fathers have vanished. So she should be team mom. Like, let's wait until we get things kind of grooving. So I won't be a single mom to now three children. But that being said, spoiler alert. I think she's already had the baby. So those pictures are up on Instagram. So obviously they didn't listen to anything Big Mama had to say. So there's that. But otherwise, they seem like a cool couple. And if he stays on the straight and narrow, I think, he seems to be legitimate about not really wanting to go back and all of this. So we'll see. I think at the end of the episode, there was a clip of them sort of getting into an argument. So who knows if that's really going to maintain or not maintain. But if he can stay out of the prison yards, this couple might be good to go solo. All righty, let's go back. All right, moving right along. The next couple we're going to talk about will be another. I think isn't her name Brooke? Brooke and Brian. Do I have them? Okay, here we go. Brooklyn and Brian. So I don't know if this is going to be another mystery couple that we never see. So we have not seen Brian. We ain't even seen a prison call or nothing. So we've heard his voice, but to my recollection, so far in these 3 episodes, we have not seen him. He's getting out of prison. So she comes there, and shout out to her for being a thick girl in the, I want to say kitten heels, whatever kind of heels. Cause I was like to be standing out in the country on the streets in some heels and some booty shorts. Well, not quite booty shorts, but some shorts. Girl, you were doing the most. So she stood out there to wait to pick him up. And of course, he's going directly to the halfway house. So she totally misses him, or she sees him ride by. So you kind of feel for Brooke because she's doing whatever she can to show her support, but she's actually not seeing him. So not too much to say on this. We'll have to see where it goes, but she then drives from there to the halfway house and move on. So here's the thing. So she goes to the halfway house and she brings a supply of clothes and shoes and whatever he's allowed at the halfway house that she obviously bought for him. And, or that's my understanding. We'll see, because maybe she's pimping. But as far as I know, I believe she bought these items. And so when she brings in the items, the person at the halfway house or the manager or whoever, the clerk or whatever, however, the concierge at the halfway house gave her some items for, I guess he wants her to hold them. And one of them was his tablet from prison. So when she opens the tablet, there's a picture in there and it's not of her. And she gets all mad and heated. This looks totally fake to me. I'll give it a red flag because it looks fake. Like, first of all, it looks like something that came out of a magazine. It didn't even look like a picture that the way he had it folded. I can't imagine he printed it from a printer. So the way he had it folded looked like, basically some booty girl from a magazine that he had folded up. But she got mad, insinuating that he has a picture in his tablet of another girl. Yeah. Uh so far this couple is on my let's see, can I pull up that video that I like? They're on my this list right here. um I hate to say it, but I don't really give a damn about this couple right now. But so far they're so boring. But that being said, it's only the 3rd episode, so maybe they'll do better. Who knows? All righty. Let's see. Let's go back. Here we go. Let's go back to our photos. All right. Sorry. Let's move it right along. I'm on Restream instead of StreamYard, and I don't know if I hadn't already paid for the whole year, I might go back because I was just so used to what I could do with StreamYard. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm stuck with Restream for the year. Okay. So the next couple we're moving on to, because that's pretty much it for Brooke and Brian. Shout out to them. Let's move on to Savannah and Bradley. And they're borderline on my F's to give, okay, list. But we saw her in the last season of Love during Lockup. She's picking him up. So, really, the only thing they have going on, she takes him to get his haircut. And I will say, after his haircut, he was looking pretty snazzy. So his barber did him right. They're planning a big party, and the biggest thing is Savannah and Bradley's sister. At some point, I guess while he was out, they were like best friends. Now they're like, from friends to enemies, frenemies, or whatever. And the sister, she tells them, she's been going to therapy. She's going to be good for the party. But then she kind of tells in the confessional, like, until I'm not. So, yeah, she seems a little cuckoo. Honestly, I think another spoiler alert. I think it's on Savannah and the sister went live recently, and so Savannah and Bradley are like not together anymore. But I don't know, you guys. What are your thoughts? I'm feeling like Savannah and the sister. I feel like the sister is trying to take Savannah from Bradley, if you know what I mean. I feel like they got closer than close, closer than most. But let me know what you guys think, because I feel like I'm not clear what the real beef is between the two, but I don't know. Savannah might be swinging both ways. Not for show. It's only the third episode, but at the end of the day, the sister can come to his welcome party, and that's pretty much it for them. And that's the thing with Love After Lockup. If they once the season starts popping off and they start getting on social media and you know that the couple is already broken up or they already had a baby, like, why do I still have to watch the episodes? Because I want to recap them and chat with you guys. That's why. Otherwise, I don't even know if I could do it. But we'll see. We'll see. We're going to keep this is, I got a new attitude. It's a new quarter, a new exactly Erica. So we're going to stick with it. And actually, there's some other couples in this season that I do find slightly more entertaining than Bradley and Savannah. So let's move on to our next couple. Okay, so this is our first time, or I believe it's our first time seeing Courtney and uh what's this guy's name? Courtney. Do I not have an overlay for him? Uh oh, Will and Courtney. Okay, so Courtney, I forgot what she's in prison for, robbery or something. And so Will is in, I think they have to go to Oregon. Is it from Arizona? I forgot the states. Let me know in the comments if you know. I'll know by next week because this couple here is new. But basically, she tells him and we saw this with the transgender girl. Basically, if you want to move to another state and you're not married, it can be difficult. So he decides, because I think they've only been dating like less than a year. So she tells him, I can't move with you because we're not married and you're not my family. So he's like, well, do you want to get married? And she's like, sure. But then she's also saying to us, like, she's she wants to take it slow. So it's very much giving Bronwyn and I forgot that other guy, where she just like she pretty much, all I can say is she really don't like him. She don't like you like that, Will. She might marry you. She gonna take your check. But she's just not that into you. Will, this is
Run.
what you do. But will he do that? Probably not, because he barely knows her and he's spending his little change on her. And he has a job, and then he's creating an app for like furries, which I thought like, wow, he's breeding dogs, but no, he's not. People that dress up as animals, he's helping them meet each other. So there's that. But hopefully it pops off. Good luck to the furries. So this is the look on her mother's face when he shows her the ring and he says he's gonna propose, or he's thinking of proposing, or basically he's asking the mother's permission, and she's looking like that's what she's looking like. And I think what she wanted to say was it's so sad when you can't see anything. Let's see. Dang, I can't find what I'm looking for. No, this is what the mama wants to say. It's so sad when you have sound effects, it takes you too long. Okay, here we go. That's basically the look the mama gave him, because she's like, I don't know you and you don't know my daughter. And I know my daughter's type, and it's not you. You about to get played. But you know what? It's hard out here for a pimp. So Courtney might have to stick with it. I mean, ain't nothing free, Courtney. So, eventually, no matter how slow you want to take it, you're going to have to give it up. Give it up or turn it loose, girl. So there's that. So we'll see. But I feel like, um, you know, he's very much like, Will, you
Run.
need to, or if you don't want to run, and maybe you need to do something different, like, let's see, just understand that this is how she feels right here. She does not like you like that, Will. I'm here to tell you, Courtney, do not like you. She do not like you, boo. All right. Moving right along to our next couple. Because that's pretty much it for Will and Courtney. Let's move on to the next. The next folks. Ooh, baby, baby. All right. Let's end it with a bag. Let's end it with a bang, excuse me. And we're doing the thruple, another thruple, which is basically a couple and then one person getting played. And what was the girl from Love During Lockup? Was it? Excuse me, I have to look her up. Julia. Again, Ashley is another sweet looking, perhaps biracial girl getting played. Julius is he's a cutie, but again, here we are, basically Alexis goes to pick him up, and then he done told his boys to meet him there. So I don't know what was the purpose of that. So maybe Julius's family is like, look, we don't want to be a part of the nonsense that you are doing on these here TV streets. But anyway, so his boys meet. So she's kind of salty because, she's been riding with him. Now, I don't understand why he's never seen Ashley in person. Ashley couldn't go up there to visit. And maybe she said this in an episode, but I didn't catch it. But why would she get her a tattoo of somebody she ain't never seen in person? And then be mad because he didn't have a tattoo. Girl, he ain't crazy like you. Well, anyway, I like Ashley, and Alexis seems like a nice woman as well, but like Julius just seems like he's on his straight. I'm free. I'm about to be wilding out, and we're fingers crossed he don't go back to prison. But that's what he seems like he's on, which is okay if you aren't too attached. So, and the thing with Ashley is I feel like she knows she being played. So, you know, the whole time she and her friends are like, he's suspect. The whole time, basically Julius is a walking red flag. Okay, that's what Julius is. He's a red flag walking amongst us here in these streets. That's what he is. So, they go to breakfast. Her, him, and all his boys. And excuse me, she's taking videos of him eating breakfast and stuff, which I think are still on her Instagram page. And meanwhile, he's trying to sneak off to the bathroom so he can call Ashley and kind of keep her in the loop and pretend that he's with his mama. Like, okay, like she's not going to ever watch the show. So there's that, because you are on camera, right? Do you know this? Like, what? But Ashley, like the other girl from last season, no, she's been posting on Instagram now, like kind of going off, and he's saying he thinks he was catfished, but I don't think so. I mean, um, he's black. Hasn't he seen a woman with a wig or a weave? Like she just changes her wigs. I don't see why that's catfishing. But let me know what you all think. To me, Ashley looks exactly the same. She just put a wig on. Like how, like I don't think she looks that different in any of her photos. She just changes wigs. That's what we do. But okay. Um so basically they go to breakfast, then they go back home to Alexis's place, which is where he's going to parole to, and he's so excited because this is a nice apartment and she has flowers and welcome home and all this other stuff. And you really feel bad for Ashley because he's like, "Oh, no one's ever done anything like this for me." Yeah, Ashley did. Ashley had flowers and balloons and everything at the hotel that she rented, where, she's sitting up looking like a fool. Let's see right here. Let's hide this for the moment. Let's go to the next one. Ashley is sitting up looking like a fool, um, with her friends, modeling her lingerie. She got balloons. I think she got flowers and roses. Maybe she bought champagne. She did the whole thing for him to call and be like, I'm still with my mama. The lies, the lies. And she knows she's being lied to. And her friends know she's being lied to. So that's the thing, with her, where no one has the right to lie and kind of play with your feelings and stuff. And if he's paroling with Alexis, I'm not really even sure why he's trying out all the other people. And here's the thing, recently he did a live where he's in Alexis's house because them green leaves are in the background talking about he ain't got no baby. But another spoiler alert, Alexis just had a baby. And he's basically out here sitting in her house going live talking about how single he is. So I don't know, maybe he's trying to be on more than one season. He needs to check. But so she's there with her friends, and basically he calls and is like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm still with my mom. And so he's like, but I can see you tomorrow. Now she done rented the hotel room tonight. So I want to say, is she a waitress? I forgot what she does for a living, but I'm like, girl, how much was the room? Is there any way you can cancel, get your money back? But her friends decide instead what they're going to do is take like sexy photos and send it to his phone. Like he's not just going to look at them and delete them before Alexis gets to stand a chance to see them. So Alexis, he's parole with her. He's living with her. So she's stuck with it. But yeah, Ashley girl, let's switch this up. This is what you need to do. Ashley girl, all I can say really for you
You big
is
dummy. You big
let's play it
dummy.
again, Ashley, for the back. Uh yeah, Ash. I don't know. Let's see. Let's hide no more Brooke and CJ or JK. But yeah, Ashley, girl, I don't know how much of this we gonna keep watching, but um, I think we're just gonna watch him fake her out the whole season. But maybe he'll see her. Maybe he'll see her. Who knows? But basically, you guys, I will say this for those of you who are still subscribed and are watching this video. This is what I want to say to you guys right here. Thank you, 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 thank you. All right, you guys, that's it. If you're still here, be true, be you, be great. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now. I'll be back, people, as I say. See ya.
I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Fuck this